Hey, and welcome to the weekly reading for the week of Monday, April 5th through Sunday, April 11th. I cannot even believe that we are in April. Happy almost spring, I guess. Is it the first day of spring yet? I don't think so. Okay, so let's take a look at some tarot, and then we will look at our chakra card and our general guidance for the week. Go ahead and drop me a rainbow below if you're ready for April showers, bring May flowers, ready to get to spring. Just drop a rainbow in the comments. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, we're looking at the energy of the Hermit. This can mean a couple different things. This can mean that you have already done a lot of study in an area and it's time to take a step back, really just go within, take a break away from everyone else to get clear on your own next steps. This can also indicate going, in the same kind of spirit of it, but going to an advisor, a mentor, an elder, someone who has all the experience, all the knowledge under their belt, wise counsel, if you will, and just getting their take on things this week. So either you've already got the experience and you're going to go within for it, or you're going to seek the counsel of a mentor or someone you really trust that is wise and good advisor. Knight of Swords for Wednesday, Thursday. Now, the Knight of Swords is the fastest acting knight in the tarot. Sometimes he can act without thinking with his heart, let's say. So sometimes he is swift with words, swift with action, but doesn't really invoke a lot of compassion in his ideas or in his swiftness or in his judgment. So that may be one of the things that we're visiting, either our own hermit or a wise teacher for is, just really having some temperance in this action, really making sure that we're coming from a place of compassion and wisdom and not just making a choice to make a choice. So this I feel like is a caution this week. Now the Page of Pentacles, she is a studious gal. She it's kind of one of those indicators that yes, we need to take action at this time. So it's not that we don't need to take action, it's that our action needs to be from a place of experience and diligence. And she doesn't know everything there is to know about this topic, but she's spent some time with it. She's really going to go forward with maximum effort, with confidence in herself, and just start taking steps forward. Now, this to me feels like it's something to do with either a job or a side hustle for some people, something that we either make money with or something that is a big part of our material lives. So it wouldn't be something that we're necessarily really emotional about, like family or love or something like that. For some of us it might be, but this tends to be things that are more about our monetary lives, things our physical life, things that are tangible that we can touch, our home, our job, our money, things like that. So really before making any decisions, we want to go within and either get that wise counsel from our own soul or get it from a mentor or a teacher or an elder, or doesn't even have to be elder in age. It can be elder that they have just more experience in this topic than we do. Someone we trust who gives good counsel, good advice. Not to be making any moves too swiftly, that we do need to take action, but we need to be coming from a place of self-assuredness, but not with ego. Self-assuredness with belief in ourselves, with trust in our own understanding, with the humility to know we don't know everything there is to know, but we're ready to proceed forward. So no ego this week. Kind of really, he's a big ego guy. So check the ego. Make sure you're not coming from a place of, wanting it for the wrong reasons. Okay, now the chakra that we're working in is the solar plexus, the third chakra. So again, that's here. That is our gut intuition. It is also ourselves in the world, how we treat others, how we interact with others, how others perceive us. It's less about how we feel about ourselves and more about how we feel in relation to others, or how we're perceived by others, how we're showing up in the world with other people, in other situations. So really just wanting to just take note of how we're treating people this week, and that we're coming from a place of compassion and understanding, but still making ourselves a priority this week. Okay, Bountiful Harvest. Hey, this is a good one. Okay. So with this card, you see she does appear to be coming from a place of love and compassion. She's got these rainbows. She's got the dove for peace. She's really just pouring out this healing goodness, this beautiful energy onto the world and onto the things that are in her space. She's doing it from a place of love and compassion, but it is an action. She is actively doing this, healing, if you will, or receiving this bountiful harvest. So there is something to be gained for us, but really we need to be going about it the right way. That's the biggest guidance for this week, is kind of check in as you take your next steps forward, either checking in with ourselves or checking in with a wise mentor or trusted, confidant friend. But just make sure we're coming from the right place with our next steps. Are we coming from a place of compassion? Are we coming from a place of wanting our highest good and the highest good of others? Are we making a choice just to make a choice? Are we taking action just to get forward motion going? Are we taking our feelings and other people's feelings into consideration while we're taking this action? Because really, this Page of Pentacles, she's studied and she's done a lot of her work. Like I said, she's not quite an expert yet, so she's not quite at that hermit status, but she does know a good bit. She is going to proceed with caution, but there is some excitement here. Pages often are new opportunities, so I do feel like there's going to be a new opportunity that shows itself at some point this week. And it could be an opportunity that we've already had that we're revisiting to do it in a different way this time, maybe with more compassion, maybe with more wise guidance, or with more intention about what we're wanting to create in the world. But we are going to be offered some kind of opportunity for action this week. So I just want to encourage you that if you want this bountiful harvest, if you want, the things you want to come into fruition, if you want to be in the right place on your path, just make sure that when you're taking action, that there is some intention about it, that we're not just taking swift action just to take action, that we're pausing to think, that we're really evaluating the situation, and with our compassion and with our intuition, getting that gut feeling about it, that what we know to be true, and moving forward from a place of intention, doing it with intention, not just any way we want, that there's some real concerted effort and focus. And we're really going to have to focus to make this happen, because that's the other bit that I wanted to add with this Page of Pentacles. She is focused on her path because she knows she doesn't know everything. So she's really got to focus to make this harvest come into place. She's really got to take into consideration other people in the situation, how she feels about the situation, what all the other elements are. So I'm really excited to see you guys all receive this bountiful harvest this week. And like we said, rainbows for this week, which is perfect with our bountiful harvest card. So if you guys are feeling this reading this week, if you're wanting to claim this bountiful harvest for yourself, drop me a rainbow in the comments. And if you want to reach out to me directly, you can reach me through my website, joyfulmedium.com. Have a great week, guys.